When I first started my business in 2020, I started with no business plan. I knew a ton about marketing and content, but I didn't know how to properly plan my business, like sales projections, business purpose, operations, all of the things. I simply used my marketing background and I hit the ground running. But I don't want you to be like me. Be better. Start your business on a solid foundation and make sure you do it with structure and strategy. It's tough to build something with no guidance, instructions, and plans. And as an e-commerce coach, I see so many people start their businesses with no business plan. I'll be the first to say that business plans are not dead. However, the traditional business plan, in my opinion, is. There's so much that goes into a business plan, and it doesn't have to be as intimidating as people make it seem. Once I started implementing on my business plan in late 2020, I noticed a huge difference in my day-to-day as a business owner. I was able to be more productive, hit my goals, make more money, and all of this led to me being able to quit my job in March 2021. Something as simple as a plan allows your dreams to come true because it gives you direction. Your business plan is a roadmap to success. The framework I'll give you in this video will help you streamline the entire process. So I hope you're ready to launch, grow, and scale your business with a plan. So let's jump into the video.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay, back to y'all with another video. I am super excited, you guys, for today's video. This is going to be a good one. You guys know that it is Q4 right now. However, Q1 is right around the corner. We're watching this right now in Q4. So this video applies to you guys no matter what season it is. You always need to make sure you are planning ahead of time, quarter by quarter, year by year. So in today's video, we are going to be talking all things business plans, you guys. I am super excited about this video. I think planning is one of the #1 ways to guarantee success. So I am really excited for today's video. So first things first, y'all know, I like to go all the way back to the basics. Let's hop all the way back and let's talk about what a business plan is, why it's important, why we need it, Troyia, why you even talking about it in this video. We're going to hop right on into it. And then I'll be going through and sharing y'all a little surprise that I have for you. So let's get into it. So first things first, what is a business plan? So a business plan, you guys, is a document where you are going to be outlining any of the goals, objectives, any projections that you want to have as it relates to your business. So this business plan is completely customized by you as the business owner, by you as the CEO. You need to make sure that you outline it. What are some of the projections that you want to make this year? What are some of the goals that you want to go through and meet? What are some of the different objectives that you want to go through and complete as well? So you want to go through and outline all of these things. Business plans are essential because, like I just told you guys, they are literally the roadmap to success. Just like a GPS gets you from point A to point B, so does your business plan if you follow it and if it's effective. Gotta make sure we go through and say that. So another reason why business plans are important, you guys, is because a lot of banks and a lot of funding agencies are going to want to see a business plan before they give you any type of funding, maybe any capital, sometimes even loans, different things along those lines. And I think it's just essential to make sure you have a business plan so that way you have something to go through and follow, something to give you a little bit of direction. So, you guys, what's the surprise, Troyia? What's going on? So, if you guys go through and click the link down below inside of the description, I am going to be giving you guys a free business plan template. It's going to be sent directly to your email. It is a Canva outline. We'll go through and probably even put in a little PDF outline on there too, so that way you guys can go through and use it. So make sure you go through, check down below inside of the link, and you will get a free template sent directly to your email. And it correlates directly to this video. So if you want to watch this video and fill out your business plan all at the same time, be my guest, sis. So let's go ahead and make this money in the new year. Let's make this money this year. Let's go ahead and get it. So let's jump into the video, y'all. Y'all know I can ramble for days. So let's hop into it. So section #1 inside of your business plan, you guys, this is going to be your executive summary and also your business plan overview. So in this section, we are basically going to be summarizing everything else that is inside of our business plan. So we're going to be having a bunch of different things going on in this section. So we're going to be giving a brief explanation as to what our company is all about. We'll be even stating our mission statement. Maybe if we have any type of slogan or motto, we'll have it there as well. We'll be even going through and outlining any of the goals, projections, and objectives that we have. Maybe even identifying our business's identity. We'll have that in this section as well. We'll even go through and outline any of our business's offerings, products, or services. We want to have that inside of our executive summary as well. You even want to give a brief explanation as to who this business is going to be targeting. Y'all know I can talk about target audience for days, but you want to keep it real brief inside of your executive summary and your business overview. And then lastly, you want to definitely make sure you identify the problem and the desire that you plan to meet your target audience with there as well. So like I said, your executive summary and your business overview is just basically an overview of the entire business plan. We are just giving it to them in a brief summary, just in case if we are sending it off to anyone, they do have that brief summary so they don't have to read through the entire thing. All right, you guys, so up next is going to be your products. I think it's essential as an e-commerce business owner to make sure that there is an entire section specifically for your products. Even if you aren't e-com, I think it's essential just because our products are literally one of the bread and butters of the business. Our products essentially are kind of what make up the business. So I think it's important to have an entire section dedicated towards your products. So you want to go through in this section, you want to outline any of your products and services. Tell us why it even is needed in the market. You want to go through and tell us how these products compete with other businesses who may have the same products inside of their product mixes as well. Give a brief explanation and description of any of these products and how you plan to serve them or offer them to your target audience. And then you want to definitely go through and outline how these products are priced, maybe in consideration or in comparison rather to your competitors. So that is everything that has to relate to number 2, which is the product section. All right, you guys, so number 3 is everyone's favorite section. This is everything having to do with marketing. Yes, you guessed it. So in this section, we want to give a very detailed explanation as to who we plan to target and also what buyer personas we plan to target as well. Who are we targeting? What is our target audience? We want to have that inside of that section. You even want to make sure that you explain the need your target audience has for these products. So we want to go through and outline that too. If there's any type of overall market size, if you guys know any of like the populations or any demographics or anything like that as it relates to your products in your market, I would go through and put that in there too. That's going to be some really important information. But next thing you want to make sure you have in there is any upcoming campaigns. So is there any campaigns that you want to go through and run during that certain time period? You want to go through and make sure that you have that inside of that section as well. What is your evergreen marketing strategies? Your day-to-day marketing strategies, not necessarily strategies that you'll perform inside of a campaign, but your evergreen. What are we doing on a day-to-day? We want to have those strategies inside of our business plan as well there too. Are there any softwares? Are there any tools that you plan to use as far as marketing? We want to go through and outline that too. Another thing that I would really make sure that I put in here is maybe a percentage that we plan to use as far as our marketing budget. That might be something I want to throw inside of the marketing plan there too. And then lastly, of course, any sales or marketing goals and objectives that we hope to meet during that certain time period. That should be something that is included inside of that marketing section as well. All right, you guys, so up next is going to be your competition, an entire section dedicated to competition. Isn't that crazy? So inside of your competition section, we want to focus on who our competitors are. Who are our competitors? Next thing you want to really outline is why are they your competitors? I think sometimes we think brands are our competitors, and we really start to think about it, and we're like, wait, they're not our competitors. You have your direct competitors and maybe your indirect competitors. So you want to get really clear on that. What are your competitors' pricing as it relates to yours? Like, what's that comparison like? What are your competitors' strengths? What are their weaknesses? What are their opportunities? And what are their threats? We want to go through and outline that too. We should be doing a whole entire SWOT analysis on our competitors, you guys. All right, you guys, so up next we have our operations and ownership section. So in this section, we really want to outline our company's goals, objectives, any of our procedures, any of our timelines that we're going to be going through and having. And I know this sounds like it's so much information, but I promise you, we don't have to put everything in there right now, especially if we're just starting out. But we do need the basics, so we do want to go through and we outline these things. You might want to have in your business SOPs in this section. Also have your operations. So how does your business operate? Are you online, brick and mortar, both? What type of platforms are you using? Are you using Wix, Shopify? What are your operations on the back end looking like? We want to go through and see that as well. And then, of course, you have your ownership structure. So what type of legal structure does your business have? Are you LLC, S Corp, C Corp, sole proprietorship? You want to go through and outline that. And then also the ownership percentages if you do have any type of business partner. All right, so up next, you guys, is going to be your cost and pricing. So what is the cost of your products? We should all have a price range as it relates to our products. Are we on a lower end? Are we in like a mid-range? Are we selling something that's high ticket? We want to make sure we understand our pricing. How does our pricing relate to the pricing of our competitors? What is our pricing strategy like? We want to make sure we outline all of those things inside of our cost and pricing strategy. All right, you guys, and then last but not least is our financial projections. We want to go through and outline everything as it relates to our business's finances, expenses, and taxes within this section. So what is our yearly budget? What is our quarterly budget? What is our monthly budget as it relates to marketing, as it relates to softwares and technology, as it relates to inventory? We want to go through and make sure we have an outline as it relates to our business's budget. This is also going to be a really great area for you guys to put in your profit and loss statements as well, so that way you have a clear idea as to what your business actually made and what you kind of went through and lost. So you want to make sure you have that as well in your financial projections. So that's it, you guys. Very, very simple. I try to make my business plans as simple as I can, because who has time to go through and outline everything? And I think that's the number one reason why a lot of us don't create business plans, is because it is time consuming. It's like just one more thing to go through and do, and it's not the funnest thing. However, if you do want to make sure that you maximize your efforts, you do want to make sure that you plan out your business plan and that you actually really take it serious, so that way you have a guide to go through and direct you on this entrepreneurial journey. So that's it, you guys. I hope that this was helpful. If you guys are interested, on October 24th through the 26th, I'll be hosting my very own 2023 Product Playbook Bootcamp. I'm going to be helping you guys maximize and plan 2023 and Q1. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, that information will also be linked down below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.